Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It has been a while, hasn't it? So we are back because I felt there was more content for the Wings of Dawn. Some of this stuff is months old, but obviously, um, sometimes I'm like the only news source for these games. Very confusing, very confusing. But yeah, I thought I'd just start this off right. Start this off big, bad. You know how it goes. But yeah, so obviously, feel free to check out the Wings of Dawn content. It will be in the description of the video, such as the Discord, the Steam, stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Even if you don't, that's perfectly fine. We all have our different opinions on everything, and like and subscribe. So, we're just going to start off with this. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. And a little treat for you all. We know that it is not Monday yet, but we are making a new tradition to showcase stuff directly after the stream. Today we are showcasing the finished and ready default skin for our Icy Crown 2.0. We asked from our ancient Patreons before for suggestions to what highlight color we should use. We ended up going with very light blue or almost silvery color, which matches the overall cold and freezing themes. Fun fact, they used to describe blue eyes as silver eyes back in the day, which is pretty cool. So we see it right here. Beautiful coloration on the spikes and on the back. Obviously, it doesn't have its fluff yet. It will get fluff. Coloration here. Big fan of this. And on the wings, obviously. And the tail fins right here. The fins on the back to the tail. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Big fan of this new head, by the way. And then we do this one right here. Across the way. Again, huge fan. Huge fan of this. Huge fan of these colorations and patterns. And it looks actually really threatening looking on your face front. We see an below view. Again, beautiful patterning on the wings. Beautiful patterning. Big fan. Big fan. Looks like the end of the tail is also white. Very cool. Very cool. Fits the snowy, watery coloration very well. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little congested. We have the beautiful colorations here. Some beautiful stripes going on. I am a little confused as to why maybe when you're looking above, this would look a little more colored in. Because you have different predators flying above, right? Like the Exo. So it makes sense. And the Volgans, when you're looking down, for this guy to look more camouflage. Also, love that they added this. I want to say rictus. I think that's the term for it. It's the skin stretched between the shoulder and the wrist, but the arm itself is technically, it has the skin over it, but it's not like in many TV shows and movies, they'll just do the wings like that. And then they'll just cut off this and then just start it like somewhere weird, like here, looking at you, Skyrim, for doing that. Very strange. But here you can actually tell it's a very thick winged animal. Like this has to catch on the air, kind of. I'm a big fan of that. And we see from behind the icy coloration on the tail. Get it? The icy crown, icy coloration on the tail. You know. But yeah. Big fan, big fan. Honestly, it's pretty great. Pretty great. And we get to see it in flight. I'm not sure how I feel about these spikes, honestly. They kind of feel like they were taped on, like glued on, but this itself looks fine. Very beautiful model, I will admit. And we get to see the little movements over here and over here. We're going to ignore that little thing there. We're going to ignore that. All right. And then we have this really gross thing, the fruit cocktail with mayo, which I'm going to throw up if I look at that. And we get to see a water animation stream. Then we move on to the cool stuff. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. As we mentioned in the announcement earlier today, we will give you a lot of animations just to look at and judge. So, here are a few animations below which range from hover, eat, drink, and broadcast. More will follow in the coming weeks that we think are interesting. Sad Ek, Etch, Ek. Has around 50 to do before the end of the month of the Icy Crown. Have a good rest of your evening or day, and remember to read announcements for your own safety online. So, we have what looks to be an eating animation. Very beautiful. See, like I said, with the wings, there's like spikes here. Are they supposed to help dig into the snow or the ground? It looks very awkward, but then you look at the hand itself and it actually looks natural. All right, we'll move on to the next one. This one looks like the hover. I love how the wings look while it flaps. Beautiful neck posture. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we get to see the broadcast. Little glitch right there, moving under. It looks almost gangly when it goes onto its two legs, but also I kind of dig that. Also, from what I'm told, the Icy Crown will be able to grab things with its feet, so I wonder if they'll make them more owl-like, perhaps? Oh, right, there was one more, sorry. Then we have that thing. Water drinking. Again, very beautiful animations, but I am a little concerned about the spikes on the wings. This also looks like it might clip into the earth, so we gotta keep an eye on that. Hopefully they already fixed it by now. If not, then it's totally okay. It happens. All right. Very cool. Very cool. So, it says here, just had some animation in ideas exploration. Ideas exploration. Anyway, Infinite William Death and an Icy and Absolute Disbelief. They come in gifts too. The video has more raw detail. Might reuse and fix up the death shake for killing humans in game and other small creatures. It almost gives me Jurassic Park vibes. You know when the T-Rex eats that one lawyer on the toilet? Or like when the T-Rex grabs the Gallimimus in the Stampede scene? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. One confused looking lad. Oh, right. Now I should show these. Where you can actually see the fluff. Right here. Then we move on to more recent stuff. Howdy, y'all. Just to tease on some upcoming work. What do you think it'll be? Use to target frontal lobe. We can target the top of the head or the eye sockets. Theoretical newborn icy crown. So, I mentioned this before. I don't really feel comfortable with this. I understand why they do it, but a part of my brain just finds this cruel to be cruel rather than just, But basically, I think this is supposed to be a taming method for the nomads, I think. Also, they have a very mammalian brain, which is very strange. But I think they should look more bird-like. Or like more dinosaur-like. So you had the extension. Anyway. I'm not really a fan of it, but it's whatever. Related, correctly pointed out lobotomy of an icy crown. Strange-looking wing hand. Join us on stream, which passed already. Human-like skin growing out of the dragon's vein. Like that of a... is abrupt. Gross. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. We are currently live on stream working on the tail attack animations, and while spitballing ideas for how they might work, we accidentally came up with a finishing move. We'll be adding it to the game when the time comes. Come watch us live right now. I don't like this animation. I feel like it's a little too much. Because you're like kind of bending the back a little too much for the tail to move that. And by then the chest is like stabbed into the ground. Why not just do like the thing, like the where you just grab onto the body for the finisher animation and then just like grab onto the body with the jaws and then shake it around and slam it onto the floor or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like the tail shouldn't reach that much forward. Oh, we have the Dustrious. Okay, so I'm actually going to main this animal. I have a feeling I'm going to love it. I'm going to love the Dustrious. There's going to be, like, it's going to be great. So, howdy y'all, as we are currently on stream on YouTube and playing Dustrious, we were talking about different animations that will be needed. So, Viteris came up with some sketches showing how combat and stances will be. So, we see the combat here. We have the first heavy attack, which it punches the right arm forward. We have the second heavy attack, where it punches the left arm. And then we have heavy attack number 3. So it's like a combo move. It slams arms into the ground. If target is hit by arms, it deals great damage. Ground slam leaves shockwave and knocks back nearby creatures. In case you didn't see it because it's cut off for some reason, here it is. So you can pause and truly see it. And we have different stances. Tails lifted, ready to swipe. Offensive stance, we have the crest open. Can sidestep, refer to the Diabloceratops from the Isle of Rima. And arms out, ready to punch. And we have the neutral stance, just like a stance from the stream. It's faster, but not really in fighting stance. Great for surviving attacks and fleeing. So you have your head, the back of your head and neck protected, and you have the arms flared out so it can absorb more damage, and the tail is obviously ready for running. And good evening and good greetings for everyone, as we know that not everyone follows our development live streams. We wanted to share what we have gotten finished in today's stream. We completed the first patch of the Dustrious'. I call it the Duster. Like the Knuckle Duster. I know its name is the Dustrious, but I think Duster sounds funny. The sketch concept that we showed a couple of days ago are now animated and finished. Take a look. The video attached features the entire combo of the Dustrious' punching attacks. Please enjoy. Very cool. There's a little thing, supposing it silently here, prototyping the attacks, but also human punching bag, anyone? Man, this poor guy right here, he is just taking hit after hit straight in the face. Face punch, chest punch, slam. That dude is not making it to next Christmas. We are currently streaming. In the first 30 minutes. We have managed to finish the baby morph, and we are moving on to making the male and female morph. So we have the baby right here. Very cool, very cool. It looks like a little bird. And then we have the adult here. Impressive size. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I tried to stop myself. And here is a video of the baby growing into the adult, if it'll play. It appears the video does not work. Or if it does work, my computer just isn't playing it, which is also possible. Yeah, I don't think my computer's playing it, but that's okay. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, even if you didn't. That's perfectly fine. We all have our different opinions on everything. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, so Wings of Dawn content. I can't believe it. It's been so long. Like a few months at least. Like, I think 4 months. 5 months? 4 months? It's been a while. It's been a while. We'll say that. It's been a while since we had a little bit of Wings in Wings of Dawn content. But honestly, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. There's nothing well, I already said my 2 cents about the Icy Crown. Honestly, I don't like the idea of the thing. I don't. I understand why it's happening, but also at the same time, it feels like it's a little too wonky. But that's fine. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.